Guy, I have to speak on this, guys. I actually have been thinking about this probably the entirety of the early morning. The difference between good and healthy. That's just a comparison. I'm not going to even say healthy, but good and being allowed to exist. LA was good. Let's just keep it real. They were true experts in everything that they did. And I mean everything. Well maintained, it doesn't mean that you're good. I've spoken on this before, like many other topics that I've talked about. It doesn't mean that you're good. It means that there's no competition that can get rid of you. As we know in LA, there's tons of competition that's really, 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 really good. They're good enough to manhandle you and, just like I said, destroy you. There are destroyers out there. Let's take Atlanta, for instance, and I'm not trying to knock Atlanta, but to me, they're not as good. Like, I had a debate with this guy named Joe. I said, Joe, and he said he tried to say that they weren't as smart out there. I'm like, Joe, they're smarter than you are. They're more capable than you are on just an average level, even a below average level. I mean, you have to consider not just the way that they live out there, but what it takes to accomplish the living. Now, I don't like the people out there, but I've always said that the criteria that they were on, the level that they were on, was exceptional. I've always said that. I've never debated that, especially the women. You can't compare that to the living out here. And the standard of it, to me, is not worth it. Like the girls out here too, I've said that. I said, dude, I mean, even the guys, you're well maintained. You don't have any destroyers out here who would get rid of the guys out here that's buffed up and all. I'm like, dude, you ain't shit. You have something that protects you out here from actual real competition. It's not that you're good, it's that you're being allowed to exist. In fact, I would debate if there was more competition out here, more people, the living standard would actually go down, because the problem is the competition would get rid of the majority of the people. So the population would actually go down. Same thing in fighting. It's not that you're good, you're being taken care of. You're not good. You're not good. You don't measure up to high talent. You're being allowed to exist. So guys around out here in Atlanta, don't try to get that dismayed. You're not good. I can show you good. But the sad thing about being out here is that you have a system in most places, not just here, but most average places, they attack the good, the stuff that's above the game, because you kind of stick out. But if you think you're good, I've always said this, try going to LA. Again, I don't like LA. I don't like the people there. But the standard of living, the women, the money, I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100.